working in the company, and some are they are having their own businesses in the premier side, and they open the industries. Okay, now come to the point here. Why? First of all, you need to understand what you mean by the CAD and what it is the importance in the industries, why it is needed. You some of you are right now. I am not interacting with you guys because thing is that, and individually I need to go and ask them. Okay, whether you are right now you are learning or whether you are already finished your college life and then you are searching for the job, or else already you are doing the job. That one I am not going to ask right now in this webinar. Okay, thing is that if you are already in the college level, so if you know the software, what happens, that will be the plus point, because in your colleges also the companies are coming and they're hiring, right? And if you know the software, you apply the job, so there is no gap. Okay, there is no gap that okay, you have the engineering college, before the your qualification is done, you done the software here, you learn the these are the softwares. Okay, what are the softwares and what about these softwares, what are the things you are going to learn here, what are the different types of workbenches are there, what you mean by the workbenches. So those things I'm going to explain you later on, step by step. Okay, thing is that if you know that one, so in the after getting the job, you guys will not have the gap. Okay, for example, there is a one more guy is there. That is a Deepak. He already working, and I'm taking a class for him. Okay, so what I'm saying is that in the companies, if you want to get into inside the designing field, compulsory there is a skills is required. Okay, skills. Why skills is required? What is the use of the CAD here? What do you mean by the CAD? CAD means computer aided designing. Okay, for example, right now let's take it as I have my own company here. Okay, first of all, please let me know anyone. I am audible, right? Any one person.
Yes, you
I'm
are
audible,
audible.
right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So
Sir,
what I'm
one
saying
sec.
here,
Can
for
you make
example,
the screen a
yes,
little
ma'am.
bigger, sir? Like an
Yes, ma'am.
F5,
I'll
is
do
that okay? Yeah, thank you, sir.
it. Okay. So what I'm saying here, for example, I am right now. I have my companies, XYZ companies there. I want to manufacture the one product. Okay, think it as a you are the engineer. You are guys are the mechanical engineer. You guys are working in the designing. Okay, think like that. For example, right now I want to take it an example chair only. I want to manufacture it. So without that one prototype and everything, directly I went and given the order to manufacture around the 10,000 chairs.
Huh?
Okay, so 10,000 chairs are already manufactured. And after when I'm going to sell that chairs, now I'm getting the negative feedback from the customers here. Some chairs, what happens, the thickness is very small, because of that it is broken. Okay, the strength is not so good. So I'm getting the negative feedback. Because of that negative feedback, what happens? The remaining all the 9,000 chairs will remains in my company's only, right, John? It is not going to sell it. So before going to the manufacturing, what we have to do, I have to create those model in my SAP in the mechanical software here. So I need to do that one. I do it in the 3D modeling software. Once I done, what happens? I am sending that diagram to the CAE department. CAE means what? Computer aided engineering. You heard about the hyper mesh and NCs, those are those things. Okay, so they'll do the analysis. Okay, they'll put the static loads and everything. Okay, on that chair, on the 3D model. So if they're getting any errors, again they'll inform to the 3D modeling software person, CAD engineer. Again, according to the requirements, some modifications is done. So the process will go until when the CA engineer need to give the approval here. That is the most important one in the companies. Once he is satisfied with the result and he is okay with the result, then only we are going to send that diagram. So then we will sell to the production department that go and manufacture the component here, product. because we know that that product is 99% it is accurate, and we are not getting the any negative feedback from that product if I manufacture. Understanding? So my spending expenses is becomes less, right? Before that, what happens? Simply without any model, without any analysis, I just directly went for the manufacturing. I manufactured the 10,000 chairs here, and after that I'm going to sell the product. But because of the negative feedbacks, the remaining 9,000 chairs are remain with me only, right? Who is going to take care of that 9,000 chairs? The amount is already gone, right? But if I done the designing, I send that diagram to the analyzing department, I'll get that feedback, and if the everything is fine, okay from the CA analysis engineers, then I'm sending that diagram to the manufacturing here. So this is the what actually you heard about the R&D, right? R&D means what? Research and development. In the companies, there is a lot of continuous processes going on in between the exchange between the CAD engineer and then CA engineer here. Are you getting my point? Up to here understood? First of all, you need to know what you mean by what is the CAD and what are the softwares, why we have to learn. That is the most important one. So each and every manufacturing companies, if you go there, compulsory they have the 3D modeling software. Compulsory. They are using it. Okay, if they don't have it, if the small scale industry is there, just they are started, so they are not ready to spend on this one. They are hiring the external persons or the resources to do the designing for them. Are you getting my point? Up to here, understood, everyone? If it is okay, please let me know.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So here in the 3D modeling software, we have the different software. So many are there. Like CATIA is there, and then Creo is there, SolidWorks is there, Unigraphics NX is there, right? So these are again Solid Edge is there, Fusion 360 is there, okay, Inventor is there. There are so many softwares are there. But if you are going to learn, which software you need to learn? Which software is useful? Because after learning, you are learning that okay, right now for example, that Manjunath has plenty of money in his pocket, he want to come and just want to spend the time here, so that's why he is coming. No, he want to learn the software because after learning the software you want to get inside the industries and you want to utilize these knowledges in the companies. That is the purpose you guys are coming, right? So to gain the job, to get the job, first of all, you need to learn the software, which are very important to get the job here, because in industries they are not using all the softwares, right? Some companies are specified with, for example, if I go with the Tata Motors, they are using the CATIA and then Creo. If I go with the aeronautical industries like an GE, they are using the CATIA and NX. Okay, if I'm going with the GM, okay, they are using the which one? NX and SolidWorks. Why there is a difference? Why they are using the different softwares? Why they are not using the all the softwares here? Because according to the requirement, what type of project they are handling, who is their client, okay, according to that, what happens? They are fixing the software here. Okay, again there is a lot of factors are there why they are choosing this one and everything. That one I'll explain later. Okay, so most important softwares are CATIA here. Okay, CATIA, and then the Creo and the SolidWorks, and then UGNX. So you can also call it as a Unigraphics. Okay, so first of all, if I'm going to learn these 3D modeling software, so what are the things you are going to learn here? There are six type of workbenches are there. Workbench means it is a mode. Okay, I told you. Example, I taken that chair, right? Initially, I want to build my own chair, ergonomic chair. I want to design it. So I'm not going here. First of all, I take one pen, I take one paper, I draw it simply. This is my concept. So I call it as a concept design. I call it as a ergonomic design here. Once I got the ergonomic or concept design, in that in the concept design, I'm just specifying that this is the 10 mm, this is the 100 mm, because randomly I'm giving this, I'm specifying the dimension here. Now I want to go with the exact dimensions. Are you getting my point? I want to go with the exact dimensions. So where which software I'm using? That time I'm using the drafting software like
ಅಪ್ಪ
AutoCAD here.
ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬೈಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ
Okay,
ಅಂತ
when
ನನಗೆ
I have
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ
the my
ನೋಡು
own
ಅರ್ಥ
concept
ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ
design,
ನೀನು
I
ಏನು
want to
ಸಡನ್
convert that
ಆಗಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
concept design into
ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು
the
ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು
accurate design. That time I'm using the drafting software that is the AutoCAD here. In AutoCAD software, what we'll do, we do the all the dimensions, all the diagrams are in the exact sizes here. So that software, in the AutoCAD software, we call it as a drafting software. Once I done that drafting, okay, once I got the designing, I need to convert that 2D diagram into the 3D here. Why? Because in my companies, I want to get the 3D model, solid part. That model I need to send it to the analyzing department to get the feedback whether that model is sustain the load or not. Okay, all different types of analyzers. Okay, harmonic analysis, static structural analysis. Okay, there are different types are thermal analysis. If you are the engineering, you know the different ATD, BT is there. Okay, strength of material is there. So all this will becomes under the CIE here. Okay, so now I want to convert. How we are converting? There are different steps are there. We need to go by their steps. The first step is that I need to go with the sketch workbench. Sketch workbench means what? It's a 2D diagrams. I am creating again 2D diagrams in the 3D modeling software. With respect to that 2D diagrams, I am converting that 2D into 3D here. How I am converting? I done the 2D here. In the next workbench is what? Part design. That is a solid modeling. There I am converting the 2D diagram into the 3D here using the tools which are available in the part designing. Are you getting my point? Part designing. Part designing means it is a solid part. Okay. For example, you know you heard about the piston rod, crankshaft. Okay. So engine. So these are I call it as a we call it as a solid parts. So where we are doing? We are doing it in the part designing here. It's the most important one. Okay. Next one is what? Sheet metal design. That is a one type of workbench. Right now, for example, I got a job in the Tata Motors company. In the Tata Motors company, they want to do the some sheet metal designing. So where they are using it? If you heard about the BIW parts, BIW means body in white. Okay, so it is also called as a skeleton of the vehicle. Okay, chassis and everything, all are again are connected to the sheet metal here. So we call it as a BIW. That is a body in white components. Okay, so those where we are designing, we in the companies we are designing it in the particular type of workbench. That workbench we call it as a sheet metal design. Okay, so that one we call it as a sheet metal. See, these are the sheet metal design here. These are what? Sheet metal. If this type of design I want to do it in the 3D modeling software, I need to go to the particular workbench. Then only I'll do it. So that is the sheet metal workbench. If I want to do this type of things, I need to go to the particular set of workbench that is a part designing. So this is my sketcher. I done it here. I converting from this one to here. Okay, up to your understood. So solid part. Next one is what? I have the surface design.
Sini ask
For
him again, but
example, you go guys are got the job in the Tata Motors or the aeronautical industries. What happens if you got a job in the aeronautical? You need to design the wings. You need to design the car interior, designing plastic products. Okay,
ಅಡಿಗೆ
and
ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ
everything will be done in
ಏ
the
ಇವಾಗ
surface
ತೆಗಿಬಾರ್ದು
designing
ಖುಷಿ
workbench.
ಊಟ ಮಾಡು
Here, because
ಊಟ ಮಾಡು
surface
ಹಂಗೆಲ್ಲ
we
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡ
consider it as a zero thickness.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗಿಬೇಡ
Okay, here we are not giving
ಹೋಗೋ
any
ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ
thickness
ಏ
here. We are providing it as a
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ
0 mm thickness surface.
ಖುಷಿಯಾ ಖುಷಿಯಾ
Okay, for that one, how it is
ಅಮ್ಮ
flexible,
ಬೇಡ
how the shape I want
ಪಲ್ಯ
it.
ಎಲ್ಲ
For
ತಿನ್ನು
example, let's take
ಮಕ್ಕಳು
it.
ಎಲ್ಲ
I
ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು
want
ಹಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲ
to
ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು
design the
ಹಂಗೆಲ್ಲ
mouse.
ಕಾಲ್ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು
So in the
ತಿನ್ಬೇಡ
market, there are
ಸರಿ
different
ಅನ್ಸಲ್ಲ
different
ಹಿಂಗೆ
models are there.
ವರ್ಷ ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು
Mouse.
ಕುಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು
So
ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ
it's a working condition is same, right? But it
ಇಲ್ಲ
has the
ತರಕಾರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ
different
ತಿನ್ನು
shapes.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಣ್ಣಕ್ಕೆ
Something it
ತಿನ್ನು
has the
ನೋಡು ನಾನು
ergonomics
ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ
are
ತರಕಾರಿ
all the
ತಿನ್ನು
mouses
ಹಂಗೆ
are has the
ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ
different, right?
ತೊಳೆಯಕ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ
Why?
ತರಕಾರಿ
Because all that upper surfaces are designed in the surface designing workbench here. Okay, so that one we have to design it in the surface designing workbench.
ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ನಿಜ
Next one is what? Assembly.
ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್
Assembly means what? Sir, right now I created the piston, I created the crankshaft, I created the piston rod, okay, piston ring, okay, crankshaft, engine blocks, engine uppercase, okay, I designed these are the parts. Now I need to assemble it, I need to check it that all the components are fixed exactly in the same position or not. I need to check it, right? So that one where we are doing it in the assembly workbench. We are assembling the parts which were we are designed here. Okay, so that one is what? Assembly. In the assembly workbench, we are doing the assembling the parts which were we are created here in the part designing and in the sheet metal design. Okay, next one is what? Drafting. Drafting means what? It's a conversions from 3D to 2D here. So already I did the sketcher, I done the 2D to 3D, I created the part design. Why we have to do the 3D to 2D? Because once the model is accepted by the analysis department, then I need to send that model or diagram to the production department, manufacturing department, quality inspection department. So how they are getting? So I done the crankshaft 3D model, take it and do the manufacture. No, they want it in the 2D diagrams. It must should and contains the all the GD&T terms, all the welding symbols. Okay, huh? And then which one welding symbols, surface finishes, all these things has to be maintained here. So for example, let's see, this is the my model. After that, what happens? I'm converting here. I'm sending this diagram to the production department, manufacturing department, quality inspections, because they have to check the quality here of that product. So this is we call it as a drafting. Conversions from 3D to 2D, that is the last step. Before sending the diagram to the manufacturing, before the manufacturing will start, we need to provide these 2D diagrams to the manufacturing department, quality department. So these entire things who is handling? That is the CAD engineer. Okay, design engineer. Okay, so these are the workbenches you guys are going to learn in these 3D modeling softwares here. Okay, CATIA, Creo, SolidWorks, NX. Okay, hope you understood up to here. If you have any queries, please ask me before going to the explaining about the software. If you guys have any queries or anything you want to ask, you can go ahead. Uh, no doubts? Deepak, Rudraya, Yogesh,
No, no, sir. No.
Jamuna. No, up to here, you all are okay with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. So what is our next one? I'm going to explain you the next one is what CATIA. So there are four types of CAD. You told me that there is three 3D modeling softwares are CATIA, Creo, NX, SolidWorks. So which one is better? Which one you have to learn? That is the most important part, right? CATIA. First of all, you understand what is mean by CATIA here. CATIA is nothing but it's a software, very advanced level software in the present world. I'm telling you, this CATIA is a very advanced level software. Okay, you will see most of the this CATIA in the where in the aeronautical industries, automotive industries. Okay, why? Because this accuracies and the flexibilities and then finishing the job, it is very easy here. Ease of doing the finishing the product. Okay, huh? For example, I have very complicated model. Okay, I want to finish it on time. That is the target. So every companies they have their target within that time frame. We need to finish it job, right? So in the CATIA, it's a very flexible here. Okay, and here in the CATIA, okay, it is actually developed by who? The Dassault system. Have you heard about the Rafale aircraft, right? You heard about the Rafale aircraft, right? Again, in the Modi government, again, central government, they made the agreement with the France, that's the Dassault system, for the 100 aircrafts, right? They made a deal here, almost around the 10 to 15 billion dollars. So those aircraft is designed and developed by the Dassault system. That same Dassault system company is developing this software here. That is a CATIA. Okay, here I told you there are different workbenches are there, right? Sketcher, partisan, sheet metal, surfacing, assembly, and drafting, right? Other than these six, in the CATIA, we have the around 80 to 100 different workbenches are there. More than 80 to 100 different workbenches are there. So you guys are not going to learn all the 80 to 100 because it depends on the companies. Initially you need to must and should know the all these six workbenches. According to, if you know these six workbenches, and then when you got the job, so they will teach you, they will give you the training on the remaining workbenches which is required for them. They are not again, okay, there are different workbenches are there. Okay, so this CATIA, it is a very advanced level software. You'll see that most of the times you'll see it in the aerospace industries and aeronautical industries, and then automotive industries, high level. Okay, I'm saying the BMW, Bench, okay, Toyota, Tata Motors. So those are using the CATIA here. Okay, so this is the CATIA software. Here you can see the look here, how that workbench. Okay, how the screen will look here. Okay, now come to the second software, that is the what, SolidWorks. SolidWorks is also same 3D modeling, and it is also designed and developed by the Dassault system only. But the difference is there. What is the difference? See, here in the SolidWorks, uh, price is less. Okay, for example, let's say take it an example that Deepak. Okay, Deepak right now he want to go to the some different. For example, he want to go to the Ladakh, Kashmir. Okay, so he want to buy the bike, right? So he will choose the different bike. He will not go with the 125cc or the 200cc's, right? He will go and choose that 400, 450cc bike, Himalayan bike, right? Because he's going for the long ride, right? Now, same person, that Deepak, he want to roam in the Bangalore here. He want to travel in the Bangalore. So why he should not buy? He want to always traveling to the companies and again coming back to the home, and he's in the traffic. He need to go, right. He is looking in the which one mileages and everything, right. So same companies that time I go with the 350cc, or else I go with even the lesser 150cc bike or 125cc bike, right. Same here, the SolidWorks is also 3D modeling. And here, what happens, the product designing and then part designing, all things we can do, but not compared to the CATIA. We cannot do the complicated models like an surface design, how we done in the CATIA. We can't do it that much flexible. I'm not saying that, sir, I have the 150cc bike, I cannot go to the Ladakh. You can go, man. But every day, instead of going for the 600 or 700 kilometers, you will go only to do the make the 300 or 350 kilometers, right? That is the difference, right? Here in the companies, what happens? I need to finish the job in the within the time frame. Okay, because that complicated model, I want to finish it. So I'm using the different software, right? If I'm having the only simple type of very not high level of complicated is not required, again my budget is not that level, so I go with the SolidWorks here. That is the difference. You guys are getting here, huh? So here SolidWorks, you will see that in the startup companies, mid-scale industries, even in the high-scale industries, even in the Tata Motors also they are using the SolidWorks. Okay, so Tata Motors is a high level, is a big company. Why they are using SolidWorks? See, they are not always go with the CATIA because they are hiring the clients. So that clients are getting in the doing it in the SolidWorks, so they want to approach in the SolidWorks only, right? So that is the thing here. Next one is what, Creo software. Creo means it is also known as a Pro here. Initially 5 to 6 years back, we are calling it as a Pro. Now it is changed, and it is handed over by the Siemens company. Okay, so Siemens company, you heard about that electrical company. Okay, so they are actually creating and developing this Creo software here. Okay, PTC. We also call it as a PTC, Siemens company. Okay, here in this Creo, for the drafting purposes and then sheet metal designings, and it is
Hello.
very flexible here.
Are you looking out for any
Okay,
courses
even in
in
the
this
part
field
designing
of
also, but
inquiry now?
surfacing is little bit low here. I cannot do the surfacing designing in the Creo. I cannot do the flexible. If I have the complicated shapes, and it will, I can do it, but I cannot do it flexibly, easily. It will consume me more time. Okay, and it is hectic to finish the job in the surface design. But if I go with the part design, sheet metal design, drafting, assembly, these workbenches are very, very good in the Creo software here. Understood? Got it? Huh? Again, here also, most of the things again in the medical devices, because high precision is required. So in the Creo, what happens? We can maintain the more accuracy to the product. So that is the most important one. Okay, here the Creo software it is. Next one is what? UGNX. UGNX is again, it is a compared to the, if it is a competitor, is nothing but the CATIA here. Okay, how in the CATIA I told you it is a very high level software, right? Same way the UGNX is also very high level software. Okay, the CATIA, it is actually from the Europe country and a France company. Okay, and then UGNX is, it is from the USA. So okay, that Siemens company, it is from the USA. Okay, previously I said that the Creo is from the Siemens. No, it is from the PTC. The UGNX is from the Siemens here. Okay, it is the, which one? From the American company. And here also there is a high level of accuracies and flexibilities are very high here. And most of the automotive industries and then aeronautical industries, they are all using the NX here. Okay, so here also in the UGNX also, you guys are going to learn, okay, all the 6 workbenches. All these 4 softwares, you are going to learn the all the 6 workbenches.
Uh, hello.
Huh? Yes,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, not audible, sir. Yeah, now it's clear. Yeah, there was local.
Okay, okay. So now, what is the benefit? What happens? Why the companies are using the 3D modeling softwares? Because it will increase the productivity. Because that one initially only I told you. So with example chair, right? So what happens? I can maintain the quality here. I can make the productivity increase. Why? Because I'm not getting any which one negative feedbacks, or I'm not getting any default defected products here, right? So accuracies I'm maintaining, quality assignment, okay, even the quality wise, I'm getting the high quality products here. Okay, again, I can share the diagrams to the any other department. For example, I need to share my 2D diagrams to the production department. I need to share the diagrams to the which one, quality inspections. Easily I can do it, right? I can easily explain to them here with the model and with the this one. So it will consume, okay, only a less time. If I'm not using the software directly, I'm going for the manufacturing. What happens? I'm just skipping the designing. But when I manufactured, if the product is defective, then entire whatever I done the manufacturing, that all will be in the waste. So I spent a lot of money to manufacture that. So all money will be gone, right? So that is the reason in the each and every companies they have the R&D department before launching the product. Okay, they do the different types, okay, testings and everything on that one. So they do the 2D model, 3D model, and then they send it to the analyzing. Same with the help of that 3D model. Once it is finalized, they'll to create the prototype model, and they'll do the practical analysis. If that practical analysis and then engineering values both are getting equal, so if you guys are from the mechanical engineer, okay, in the designing one, okay, subject designing two, you already know that true value is equal to engineering value. You done that part, right? Huh? If you are from the 8th semester or 7th semester, it is already done for you guys, right? You compared it. So prototype values and then system, that computer values, if those both values are coming same, then only I'll say that okay, the result is good. If I'm getting the different values, again the analyzing, again the research, again changing the model, again after the changing the model, we are sending to the analyzing department. Continuous processes we are getting here. Once it is finalized, okay, then only we are sending it to the manufacturing. Understood? That is the R&D department, how the process will go here in the R&D department. Simply I done the one diagram, okay, do go for the manufacturing. No, there is a lot of steps are there before that product will come. Okay, for example, you heard that right now the Royal Enfield 750cc Himalayan bike is again they are in the testing, right? Why? Because they are going for the prototype. Okay, they are done on some models. Now they are taking that one to the Ladakh and everything. They are just checking that what is the stress and everything. In even in the CAD in the computer, they done the analyzing. Once the result, they'll check it. If the results are same, okay, if anything is there default is coming, they'll resolve it. Again, once all the resolve is done, then only they will launch the product. Until and then they are not launching it in the here, right, in the market. That is the steps here. Okay, up to your understood. Huh? So now which software you have to learn? That is the most important question. I told you that CATIA, Creo, NX, SolidWorks, right? You guys are freshers. Okay, you don't have any option. For example, let's take it that Manjunath is there, Deepak is there, again one more Rakesh is there. Okay, in my companies, for example, I have the one vacancy on the CATIA. These three people are applied for the job. These three people are knows the CATIA here very well. Okay, but both I given
end
the
ba yala
problem.
paddeka
Both all three people are done
ida
the
atla
model. Okay, all are very good in the technical round,
ida
code
atla
very well. But I have in my companies, I have only one
so
vacancies. Why I have to choose only one person? How I have to choose it? There is a one different logic is there. For example, that Deepak, he knows the CATIA and then SolidWorks, and then for example, he knows more than one software. I'll choose him. So
hmm
other two guys are only go with the CATIA,
ida la
all
sorry
are good. Then I choose that Deepak here. Why? Because he he can work on
ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ
CATIA,
ಉಲ್ಟಾ
but
ಮಾಡು
in the future time in my organizations, if I got the different project, in that different project it is from the SolidWorks, so that time I am not spending the money on that person to learn. Okay, teach him the SolidWorks, right? Tell him to go and
ಇಲ್ಲ
learn it,
ಇಲ್ಲ
right? You
ಕೊಟ್ಟಲ್ಲ
already know
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು
everything, right?
ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ನಂದು
So I'll select that person. Again, that Rakesh and then Manjuna said, sir, I given the interview. So everything is went, sir. I cleared
ತಪ್ಪು
all the models and
ಅಕ್ಷರ
everything.
ತಪ್ಪು
They only just told me that
ಏನಿದೆ
we'll tell you,
ಆಚೆ
we'll
ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯಾ
inform you. But I'm not getting any
ಏ
call from
ಏನ್
the
ಕೂತೆ
company, sir.
ಆಯ್ತು
Why, sir?
ಖುಷಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕ
Because
ನಿದ್ದೆ
this is the
ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ
logic.
ನೋಡಿ
This is the
9:30 ಆಯ್ತು
reasons.
ಕೂತೀನಿ ನಾನು
There is a, while selecting, there is a lot of aspects are there.
ಚಡ್ಡಿ ಹಾಕು ಸಾಕು
Okay, huh? So
ಚಡ್ಡಿ
that's why
ಸಾಕು
you
ಸಾಕು
guys are
ತಗೋ
freshers. For
ಪ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಏನ್ ಬೇಡ
example, I have around the 6 years of experience right now in the designing field. Right now, I'm working in the CATIA and SolidWorks. Right. So if I'm changing, switching the companies, I choose that only CATIA and SolidWorks because I already have the experience. I go there only. Right now, if you guys are the
ಬನ್ನಿಲ್ಲ
freshers, you
ತಗೋ
don't have
ಇಲ್ಲೇ
any other options.
ಶರ್ಟ್
Ah, no, I wait for the only CATIA. I learn the only CATIA here. I want to go with the CATIA only. Okay. So suddenly there is a one vacancies came on the SolidWorks. You will lost the job, right? Because you don't know that software. You are not good at the software. Otherwise, you go and tell that, Array sir, please give me the how 1 month. I will go and learn the SolidWorks. I'll again come back. So one for 1 month, they will not wait for you, right? They will hire the other persons here. They choose that person because we don't have the time. In my vacancies, in my companies, in my team, I need the required for one candidate. Why I have to wait for the another 1 month or 1.5 month? Immediately I want that person, right? I choose that one. So think like you are right now, you are going to apply for the jobs, how the market condition is there, what is the market requires from your side. That is the most important one here. Okay, because you guys are spending the money, you guys are spending the your most important time here to learn the software. to make it utilize and then get the job. That is the most important thing, right? Think wisely. Okay, so hope you guys are understood everything about the CAD software here. If you have any doubts, please let me know, guys. Any questions related to technical, it is fine for me. Deepak, Jamuna, Rohit,
Yes,
Rudraya.
sir, I have one
Okay, if
doubt.
you guys have anything, yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Actually, now presently I'm working in SolidWorks.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, but like CATIA and Creo is both are same only, no, sir. What is the main difference in that?
Sir, CATIA and Creo or NX or SolidWorks all are same only, sir. Workbenches are same. Concepts are same. I'm saying the
Yes, sir.
concepts are same. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not
Okay.
saying that softwares are same. Softwares are different. Okay. The approaches are different. The way of
But
you are
the
doing the models.
same,
Ah, sir. Come again.
the features and all the same, no, sir.
No, features are not all same, sir. For example, I have the 3D model. In the CATIA, I am using the different tools here. In the Creo, I am using the different tools here. The way of fixing that model into the which one fully defined way in the Creo it is different, and in CATIA it is different here.
Okay.
Okay, you are using the
Okay,
right
sir.
now you are using the SolidWorks,
Yes, sir.
right?
But
You
to
are using the
SolidWorks, there
SolidWorks.
is a only sheet metal I am using, sir, present.
Yeah, you are using the sheet metal. Okay, in the sheet metal, you are using in the upcoming. What happens again? You are switching to the different companies. That time they are asking that okay, sheet metal. I want CATIA also because in that companies they are using the CATIA.
Yes, sir.
You got my point?
Yes, I got
Huh?
it.
You cannot say that, oh, sir, I know the SolidWorks. Please change your software from CATIA to SolidWorks. Then only I will join to your companies. No, man. I am using this
That's
one. If you know this one CATIA, then only please join here. Otherwise, please go outside. Right? This is what happens in the companies, right?
yes, I got it.
Because of you, no one will change their software, right?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's correct.
So here the
Yeah.
softwares, the flexibilities and then usages, again the clients, which clients they are using, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
on that basis, the softwares will be decided here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that doesn't mean that sir, CATIA and SolidWorks is there. Why we have to choose the CATIA and SolidWorks? I don't have any option right now. For example, 1.5 years back or 2 years back, right? I'm working only on the CATIA. Okay, suddenly we got the companies, we got the different project. Okay, so I need to do it in the SolidWorks also, right? So that doesn't mean that always I'll be in the CATIA and SolidWorks. No, man. Again, in the next, again, maybe in the after the 2 or 3 months or after the 6 months, there is a different project will come on the Creo. I need to do that project, right? I need to handle that project, right? That is the thing here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Oh, okay. And what about you, Rohit and Jamuna and Deepak? You guys understood,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So remaining here up to here the technical is round finished. So I'm just handing to the ma'am. Okay. She will explain you about the fee structure and everything remaining about it. Okay.
And sir, before going to the fee structure, sir, I have one
Yes,
more
sir.
doubt, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like how you will support on the software basis, sir, installation wise.
So installations and everything will be take care by the training institute. They'll do it part. Okay. So if you are taking the online, they'll suggest you online mode. Okay, platforms. Say they'll guide you how to install it and everything. They'll provide you the software. Okay.
Okay.
They'll provide you the software and they'll guide you how to settings and what are the steps you need to follow and they'll everything they'll suggest you from the training institute. Okay, from the
And,
educate.
yes, sir. And these classes are recording session or like live classes will be there, sir?
It's a live classes.
Live class. Okay. Like
Okay.
I want to know,
Uh,
sir, in the CATIA, if you took the CATIA and SolidWorks, In that
Uh,
there are like I mean CATIA, Creo, SolidWorks. Like in that,
mhm.
which are the main parts you are going to cover, sir? Like in the
I'm
SolidWorks,
go-
only sheet metal are you are going to cover, or
Mhm.
surface design you are going to cover. Like
No,
I
no,
want
no,
to know
no.
syllabus wise.
All the six workbenches I'm going to cover here.
Okay, in the each software.
Each software, yes. Because for example, Rudre, you have taken the CATIA and SolidWorks. I'm covering all the six workbenches. Maybe Sir Jamuna is taken the CATIA and NX. So I'm covering the all the six workbenches on the each software for her. Right? Because you are right now you are working in the sheet metal means that doesn't mean that in the future also you are getting the sheet metal only. No,
Yeah,
right? You may
that's
be
what I
switching
am
from the sheet
looking.
metal to the part design. Right?
Yes, sir.
It's a what
Yes, sir.
happens? It's a company's requirement. According to the company's requirement, you need to adopt it. If you are not
Yes,
adopting, means
sir.
they'll remove you from that company.
Yes, yes, I understand.
Right? Huh? No, I only know the sheet metal. I want to lifelong. I want to work in the only sheet metal SolidWorks. Okay, man. In my companies, we are not getting the any project from for this one. So right now, please, you can change your companies. You can look for the different companies. We are hiring the different persons. So they will tell you like that, right?
Yes, yes,
Then what? So even I know the software, even I got the job means that doesn't mean that every day I need to learn. I need to
and
be
sir,
updating my ability.
in this educate center, whether they will support for the placements?
Yes,
Sir, you
sir.
need to ask to the Hema ma'am. She is going to explain you everything regarding that one. Okay. So technical related to the software, anything you can ask me. I'll be there.
Sir, I have cleared that. Okay, you cleared that from educate center they will support on the installation part, right? Okay, that is the one main doubt. And like, how many hours will be spent on the e-software, sir?
Sir, I'll tell you one thing. Okay. My the way of teaching is different. Okay, I'm telling you frankly.
Yes,
Thing
sir.
is that I have the six workbenches. Okay, I
Okay.
have the six workbenches. I know the CATIA very well.
Yes,
You
sir.
are came to learn the CATIA here, right?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
So I know the tools here.
Yes,
How
sir.
much it is that tool is very important for to if I'm getting the different projects or the diagrams.
Hmm.
How I have to utilize that tools and everything I know very well,
Yes, sir.
right? So on
Yes,
the
sir.
basis of the tools, I am dividing the classes here.
Okay.
And how much you are very good in the software, if you are very practiced very well and you are adopting the software very well, okay, huh? So if you want the fast track because you have the already in your job and they're looking that some students will come that sir I have only this time frame because in my companies already I got a job or else after the 2 months I'm getting the project so I need to finish it like that also some people will come,
Yes, yes, sir.
right? For example, Rudresh, you are already know very well in the sheet metal,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes.
I need to teach you the sheet metal concept, everything you already know, right? What
Yes,
is K
yes, sir.
factors, what is neutral factors, and what are these
Yes, sir.
things? Area. So you
Yes,
already
yes.
know. So that
Yes, I know.
explanation is less, right?
Yes, yes,
So for the other peoples, it is taking the too much time, right?
yes, yes. And sir,
So
BIW component also covered, no? Like
BIW
how to
components,
like.
no. BIW means these are the concept. Okay, we are where we are using the sheet metal because
Yes.
BIW's the approach is very high level, very different it is.
That, so that's what I'm thinking. It's like from concept design to like designing parts like that parts are done covered here.
Yeah. I see. I have the some designings. Okay, which are the industry level of type of sheet metal designings. Okay, huh?
Okay.
So we are going to approach here. Why? Because if you are, for example, if you go to the BIW, if you go into the particular companies, if they are using the BIW, then only it is useful for them.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Right now, you are using SolidWorks, right? You are working the
Yes,
SolidWorks
sir.
and you are doing the sheet metal. So, are you doing the sheet metal design for the BIW parts? No,
No. No.
right? Because in
Yes,
your
sir.
companies, it is not required. So, concept, if you know the concept very well, so in the future also you can do any model, right?
No, sir. Yes, sir. I understand your point, sir. But what I am planning, like,
Hmm.
actually, I have completed my 4 years of working in a sheet metal. Then I came to
Okay.
understand that there is a no scope, much scope in the only sheet metal, like only control panel design in that. Okay.
Okay.
Now I want to shift my career to like be automobile industry, like Tata,
Okay.
any
Hmm.
Toyota, like anything, if you take anything. Okay.
Hmm.
So I want to shift like that career. If I want to go there means there
Hmm.
all industry are considered BAW parts only. Yes, sir.
No, no, you're
Then
wrong. See, if I go with any automotive industries, okay, there is a BIW parts are there. But if I'm hiring you in the Tata Motors company for the designation as a sheet metal, I'm not going to give you only the BIW parts. There are different even the sheet metals are there, right?
yes, yes, sir.
So right now, because you are not familiar with the BIW, so I'm giving the different tools here. Because of that, I'm hiring you. You are very good at the sheet metal concepts and everything.
Yes.
Okay, and the BIW parts are the way of approach is very different. It is not and same. I had
Okay.
taken the example that it is a sheet metal
Okay.
for understanding purposes. Got my point?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
So if you very good in the software, you understood the concept and everything, you can apply it anywhere. You can
Oh.
apply. There is nothing. Even once you are very good in the sheet metal, if you, for example, you know the CATIA in the sheet metal, okay, and that time the BIW parts are there using the CATIA sheet metal. No, they are not using the CATIA sheet metal. There is a particular workbench is there. They are using that one. Understood? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're
understood,
audible.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So up to here, I hope you guys are understood everything. Okay. Emma, ma'am, can you take over it
Sure.
right now
Yeah, yeah,
from
sure,
here?
sir. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure, sir. Yeah. So thank you so much, Tejas sir. That was a very good insight. I just got a couple of messages from the students who couldn't attend. Unfortunately, they missed a lot of inputs. They were supposed to attend because the batch is going to start by next week or so. So because they got stuck in the rain, so unfortunately we missed a couple of people. But otherwise, whoever has joined, I'm sure they've got a very good input. So coming to the fees part, I just want to let you know. So on the screen, can you just show us the fees part, sir? Yeah. So this is the fee structure, and this is for SolidWorks. As I mentioned earlier, we have a couple of offers running. It's for SolidWorks and NX CAD, and the offer price is 29,750, where we are giving an AutoCAD as a complimentary course, not charging, and this course duration will go up to 3 months. And if you're choosing the SolidWorks and CATIA, the cost will be 27,918, and this also duration for 3 months. And the same if you're going for a NX CAD and CATIA. So the price is 31,122, where even solid edge can be given as a complimentary for this. So this based on the current demand, we have given this combination. Most of them are asking for CATIA V5 and SolidWorks and NX CAD. So otherwise, if you want any other courses apart from this also, we do have. The batches will be starting by next week. We have around 8 to 10 slots in a batch. This is the last webinar we are doing. Only few slots are remaining, sir. So in case if you're interested to join, I'm just sharing my number here in the chat box. So you can just contact me, and with the registration form also I'll be sharing. And you can let me know. The upcoming batch will be around the June 10th, and we'll be finishing the registration by June 6th. And for all this fees, where there'll be installment option available, definitely 2 to 3 installment options available. And anybody choosing offline also, you can let me know. Online, if it is online, Tejas sir will be taking. If it is offline also, you can let us know what time you'll be coming to our center. Our location also, I'll share it to you in JP Nagar. Okay. and the course completion certificate will be there, and definitely placement assistance. And many of them were asking, even sir was asking about the placement. Definitely assistance will be there. We have been tied up to a lot of companies, sir. So there will be interview preparations and your resume preparations, and we'll be even guiding you for to attend the interviews within a month or so of your course completion. Definitely you'll be getting the interview calls. And definitely out of 10 students who join the course, any of the course, IT, mechanical, civil, at least 8 of them get placed from EduCAD itself. So that guarantee I can give. Even 10 years plus experience to people, we have given the job assistance, and definitely they have been placed without any issues. Uh, I think Rudraya sir, so you were asking about the fee structure here on the screen, just to
Yeah,
let
actually, I'm
the
sorry,
SolidWorks.
my some network issues.
Okay, so no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll share you this price details on the screen. I have shared my number, and I'll be sharing you the registration form as well. So one second. So in